lift it up.
Pull this up.
And that's your steel support. And we want to make sure that when we pull these pins out, we put them back in here. Again, that was welded on there that came off that chain, but we don't want to lose those because then you can't secure that side and it'll come down. All right, now we'll walk inside. Zach, you just stay out here. Tension on the chain.
Okay.
There is a bolt here, which apparently is not latched. Did you unlatch that? And there's not a bolt on this side. This is the cable for the front. Sometimes this will stick just a little bit right there.
Okay.
But once we get it started going down, so I just disconnect the negative so it doesn't run the battery down.
That's all I ever do on my trailer either.
So once that's connected, out, releases the chain. What? All right, so go on. Actually, take this out there with you. So, Cody, this is out and in.
Okay.
And so we're going to lower that just by pushing the out button, and you'll see the stage actually starts going down. And Jesse's going to catch it from the outside so it doesn't put all the weight on the cables. You don't want to create slack in the cables when you're going up or going down. And you'll see those two guys catch it. And they've already set the legs on the outside. They're underneath. There's a center one where the foot is actually in the toolbox, but you'll see the outside leg there, and there's normally a center one there. The extension is actually in the toolbox. So there is your stage from front to back, a total of 16 feet from here to the wall where the graffiti is, 17 feet from width to width. Right here are completely movable. They're designed to be set on the ground at the back to go in and out the man door, which is right back here. So you can go in and out the door here. You got all this space on the inside. Place for a couple of TV mounts if you want to do that. There's a bucket of sidewalk chalk, and the reason for that sidewalk chalk is the fact that all of the black painted around the outside, not inside, but outside, all of the black is sidewalk chalk paint.
Okay.
So the kids can write all over it, and it doesn't hurt a thing. It'll wash off in the rain with no problem. These cables here, when you run extension cords into the back, and I'll show that to you from the inside here. Zach, pull that forward and open that door. Because I think the keys are on to that padlock back there are on the truck keys. So you'll see the long extension cord right there. You can open from the inside and drop that out.
Yeah.
There's a couple of black cords that are in there. Those cords that are dropped down there run all of these outlets on the wall. Okay. So this one, for an example, runs up here and allows you to plug in a speaker if you want to set a powered speaker right there. Okay. The XLR cords are all routed all the way back to the soundboard over here. Okay. So there's an XLR cord here. If you're using powered speaker, there's a plug for it. And all of that you can see is routed all the way around, and it drops right there. There's a couple of power cords. There's switches there. There's a power cord there for the white strip light that goes across the top. Power cord for the dance floor light there. And another dance floor light there. Mm-hmm. These little stage lights used to work. I think all the bulbs are burned out on them, but they're all still connected as well.
Okay.
And that's about it.
Okay.
Now, the reversal process to put it back up, again, the main thing to keep an eye on is as it's coming up, you don't let these cables get too slack, because if they do, then they'll come off of this spool, and when they come off that spool, you have a mess. In fact, that one's a little extended right now. We'll make sure we fix that as it goes back around. Then just reverse the process once it's up, close that pin, and then put enough tension on it to keep that pin from coming loose when the door's open, and then put the awning back down. If you want to put something on the awning to cover, you're welcome to do that. And if somebody decides while it's down there that they love it and they want to buy it, I'll sell it for $3,000. They can have the whole thing.